invite Shamala Sundaresan of Mumbai chapter. We heard so much, read so much, but still to hear from her, the wonderful miracles which have happened in her life. And I always think, relate, that pearl necklace with Shamala Sundaresan, which she showed immediately after that 2016 trip to Kanyakumari. Still remember every word she spoke that day. So many more miracles, many more experiences they've had, as and Anna is sitting as the man behind the most fortunate lady. So that's something very beautiful. So just waiting to hear every word from you. It's mainly, I think, every Sai Mahima is a meditation for us because we are fully focused on Swami. So thank you so much for accepting our invitation. Jai Jai Sairam. Please, Sairam.
Koti Koti pranams at the divine lotus feet of our Bhagawan, Shri Sanjay Sai Baba. Sairam to all of you. Vijima has given a lot of introduction. I don't know where I stand and how well I'll be able to speak. But anyway, I'll try my best. I'm just praying to Swami, he speaks through me. The first time when I saw Swami was in a public gathering which Pratap had arranged at Borivali. And after that, in 2014, there was Swami had come to Uma Gopal Krishnan's house, and we were given the opportunity. Gopal Bhai gave us the opportunity to do Pada Puja there. So because we were already in the Satya Sai fold, I didn't know what to chant and do the Pada Puja. So I told all the 108 Satya Sai Pada Pujas to do this, and I chanted it. And Swami was literally had fallen asleep by the time I finished the Pada Puja. It took so long to do the Pada Puja. After that, in 2016, a South trip was arranged. And Gopal Krishnan told Sundaresan that they are planning a South trip. So Sundaresan said we are also interested to join. And that is when permission was asked from Swami whether we could join because we were not in the chapter at that time. And our South trip started from Kanyakumari. When we reached Kanyakumari on the first day itself, it was late evening. Swami said, now we all will be going to the Triveni Sangam. So every one of us started walking towards Triveni Sangam. And the people were literally walking very fast. As you all know, Swami's pace is very fast and it's very difficult to keep up with him. And because of my health condition, I couldn't walk so fast with them. So I was trailing behind. So Swami had already, by the time I could reach near the Triveni Sangam, Swami had already got down into the Triveni Sangam. And Sundaresan and Preeti Didi and some more devotees were there. And they just witnessed a pearl necklace on Swami's leg. When they saw this, Swami said that this is not like it was totally round his feet. It was not as if something had just come like that with the water or something. No. So Swami said, this is the Samudra Devatas have all garlanded me for coming to the Triveni Sangha. After that, we all came up to the shore and there was a mandapam where all of us were sitting. And because of my health condition, I can't sit down for very long with a cross leg. So I was sitting very far off with my leg in straight and off. Because in front of Swami, I can't sit with a straight leg. Somehow that didn't permit me to do that. So then suddenly Swami gets up and he says, Shamala, is it paining? I said, yes, Swami. Again, he asked me, Shamala, is it paining? I said, yes, Swami. When the third time he asked me, Shamala, is it paining? I thought that because of the noise of the waves and the wind and all, Swami is not able to hear what I'm saying. So I just got up and came in the front and I said, yes, Swami. And immediately Swami put the pearl necklace onto my neck. This is the pearl. And he said, take care of your health. That is all what Swami told. In relation to this, I would just like to state that just few months before that, we had been to Jaipur on a visit to Jaipur. And as you all know, Jaipur has a lot of gem stores everywhere, all around Jaipur. So we just walked into one of the gem shops and every shop has an astrologer sitting there. So one of the astrologers just saw my hand and he said, for your health, you have to wear pearl. So I said, no, I don't like pearl because it was very expensive over there. So I told him, no, I don't like pearls. I cannot wear pearl. So I just bought one single pearl and Swami, who is Antaryami, put a pearl necklace of 108 pearls onto my neck and said the same thing, take care of your health. This is what happened in 2016. After that, in 2017, we also wanted to go for Shivratri. Sundaresan wanted to go for Shivratri with Gopalna. So that time they said that so they asked permission. Gopal Krishnan asked permission whether Sundaresan can come for Shivratri. And then Swami said, yes, Sundaresan, Shamala, Uma, all can come for Shivratri. That was our first visit to Kathmandu, to the ashram. So when we were in the room, in our hotel room, we were just talking that whoever is doing the Pada Puja, they are so lucky. I wish we can also get one chance to do the Pada Puja. Like. So we came to know that, so I told Sundaresan, we can ask like for the next Pada Puja whether we can do it. Because already somebody was assigned on that Shivratri. A doctor of Nepal was assigned. So then we came to know that the next one is also assigned to some devotee. So then we said, okay, maybe sometime Swami will tell us when we have to do the Pada Puja. So we all went and sat for darshan and to witness the Pada Puja, to see the Pada Puja. And as soon as Swami came to the stage, Shamin just comes to me and he tells me, Amma, Swami is calling you up for Pada Puja. And that was something which there is no words how I can express the feeling at that moment, what I had. And then we both, that was the first, we could do the Pada Puja at Kathmandu for Swami. The same trip we went to Gokarna resort, to the resort. And at the resort, when we were coming back, when I fell at Swami's feet, I was crying inconsolable. Like, I don't know why I was crying. I was crying, continuously crying. Nobody could stop me or nobody could like tell me anything. Then suddenly Swami said, don't cry, Shamala, I'll come to your house. That is only what Swami told me. And then we came off from there. After that, when we came in 2017, April, Swami's visit was to Mumbai. That time Swami told that he would be going to Shamala Sundaresan's house. That is what Swami had told when he was coming. But then, like here in the chapter, it was because of the distance and the traffic, it was decided that Swami will come from Borivali to Vashi only on Sunday. But Sunday and Monday was my father-in-law's Shraddh. So on the day before, we can't even put a kolam outside the house. I don't know how to invite Swami. I was literally in tears. Oh, how am I going to invite Swami? I really don't know. I was literally crying. I was just praying to Swami, you only find out a way for me. I really don't know what we have to do. And at that time, when Swami landed in Mumbai, he said, we will be going to Vashi on the 29th. So he came exactly one day before to our house. This is how Swami showed me that he is our Hridaya Nivasi. He knows what we are earning for, what we are praying for, exactly what is happening. This is what happened in the house visit. And then at the house visit also, he materialized a ring for Sundaresan and he materialized Vibhuti. And he was there in the house for quite some time. He went, he slept for some time. He was very happy. And that is how he did this. In the same year, in 2017, in October, I think, we had, in September, October, we had a musket trip was planned. So when we had gone for Shivratri or something, only the plan was going on. So we had told Chitrama, we are also interested to come. You ask Swami permission. So Chitrama said, yes, Swami has given permission, you can come. And that was our first trip to Muscat. And when we visited Muscat, we were like, Swami was in his room up in this. So 2017 was a year when Sundaresan's Shashtiya Bhurti was going to be celebrated in December. And I wanted to give the first card to Swami. So I didn't know how I should give the card. So I just told Pratap, I just want to go and invite Swami personally. So then he just said, yeah, I will ask Swami's permission. I had not told Pratap anything. I just told I want to meet Swami personally. So when Pratap asked permission, Swami said, yes, she can come. So when I and Sundaresan went up to the room and we knocked on the door, Swami said, yes, Shamala, come in. I know you have come to invite for Shashtiya Bhurti. This is what Swami told me the moment I entered there. And then he said that, yes, you celebrate in Vashi, then you go to Tirupati and come to Pashupati. We will celebrate again in Pashupati in a grand scale. And we had no plan of going to Tirupati at all. Even our tickets were not booked, no darshan. We didn't know what we would do because there was a very short span before January and December after celebrating. You have to go and come for Swami's birthday to Kathmandu. The span was very, very little. But we got our flight tickets, and the moment we landed in Tirupati, we had such a grand darshan. There was no crowd. Nobody was there. As if Swami had planned it so well for us. We had no problem at all. We had a very grand darshan and we reached back and we came to Kathmandu. At Kathmandu, during Swami's birthday, 2018 birthday celebration, in the interview room, not in the when we were having a satsang with all the devotees and all that, Swami suddenly called Shamala, come here. And he just materialized with his hand this Tirmangalyam. I don't know if you can see it. This. And it was only on such a small yellow thread. He just kept on widening his hand and the thread started becoming big. And after the thread had become big, he called Sundaresan. He said, Sundaresan, 3 knots. That is our custom. He said 3 knots. 3 knots, he told Sundaresan. And he made him tie 3 knots on the neck. And then he materialized a ring and told me to put it on Sundar's finger. Swami, as per our customs, he gave me Bethala Pak, Tengai, sari, blouse, and 61 Nepali rupees as Ashirvadam. And Akshade, he put Akshade on us. And then he said, take this Akshade first to Gopal Krishnan and Uma, because she's my elder sister. Do namaskaram for them. And then to all the devotees who are elder than you here, do namaskaram and take Ashirvadam in the room. So this is another thing which we have never ever thought that a Shashtya Bhuti celebration would happen there in Nepal. And then Swami asked me, how is it? Is it more grand than what you did in Vashi or more divine? I said, yes, Swami, it's very divine. That's something which I never ever imagined of this. Same thing again in 2019, there was a Muscat trip, which we had gone to Muscat. And on the way back, when we were coming back, I pulled a luggage from Chitrama's house as a slope like this. All of you must be knowing that. Yeah, so when I was coming down the slope with the leg, my knees just got locked. I couldn't move my leg at all. And the full feet was swollen so much I couldn't wear my slipper also. And we were coming for the flight. All of us, the vehicles have come. All of us have to just get into the vehicle and come to the airport. So when we reached the airport, I was literally limping. And then I told Swami, my knee is locked. He said, "Main kya karu? Chavi do?" He asked me like that. So I just, then everybody else, all the other devotees said, we'll call for a wheelchair. Swami said, no wheelchair, you have to walk. So with Uma and Manju, my Buddha sisters on both sides, I was literally full on them and I walked somehow. And somehow we reached Bombay. When we reached Bombay and I went to the orthopedician, he said, there's a meniscus tear and a major surgery has to be done. And my family doctor recommended another orthopedician who does for the sportsmen. To get an appointment with him, it takes 3 months. So only after 3 months, I got an appointment with him in March. Before that, I went to again into 2020 for Swami's birthday. And that is, and then again for Shivratri. So when I went for Shivratri, I told Swami in March, I have to meet the surgeon and they are saying I need a surgery. So Swami just turned and looked at me and said, no surgery. He just told that much, no surgery. And when I came back and I went to the surgeon, he is one of the the biggest surgeon for sports people in Bombay at Reliance Hospital. So when we went there, the surgeon looked at all my this and he just looked at me and he said, who told you want a surgery? I said, no, all my doctors have been telling me here I want to say, no, you don't need anything. You can just go home. You don't need any medication also. He just showed me 2-3 exercises and he just told me you can walk in. This is how Swami takes care of us, like as if he is our mother. At every step, what we call Sai Ma really shows us, at least to me, he has shown me at every step that he is my mother. At every footing, at every step, he has showered all his motherly love on us every time. I think that should be enough of too many experiences.
You can certainly go. You can go ahead. We are waiting.
No, it's fine. That's, I think. The other things I think about the cancer, this and all, you must be already knowing about it. All of you.
We don't know anything. Please go ahead. And experiences, other experiences, what you have seen others having experience, everything, till at least you are having under maybe 20 minutes.
Oh, that's a long time. when COVID was going on, I think, on that time when in 2021, 22, in 2022, I had just gone for a regular checkup, because there was a lump in the breast. So I went to the gynecologist. So the gynecologist told me, no, right now you have to go for a biopsy. You cannot wait. You need a biopsy right now. So mammography and a biopsy was done immediately. And within 3-4 days, the report of the biopsy came and they said it is malignant and you have to go for a surgery immediately. And that time, because I knew that Dr. Raji knows about this, I sent my reports to Dr. Raji thinking she's in Muscat. But the moment I sent the reports to Raji, she told me I'm in Nepal. And what Raji did is she just got up from her room and she was running towards Gayatri Mata temple to pray. She said, I'm going to sit and pray for you. As she was just going, Swami just comes across to her and asks her, what happens? What happened? So she said, Shamala is having cancer and it is already the 2nd stage. So then Swami said, tell Shamala, nothing to worry, nothing is going to happen to her. So then that was it. After that, I had the surgery. And on the day of the surgery, when I was lying down on the table for the surgery, I was just saying Sairam, Sairam. So the anesthetician comes and tells me, Auntie, what are you chanting? So I said, I'm saying Sairam. She says, which side? So I said, this is Satya Sai continuation, if you know of that, and Nepal. Saying, you know what, Auntie, my husband is working in the Satya Sai hospital. This is how Swami shows I'm just standing beside you during your surgery. And after the surgery was over, on the same day, I could see Swami walking on the TV screen of the room fully. He was walking around in the night, fully on the screen. I could see Swami walking very clearly. Again, when I had to go for my radiation, when I went to the radiologist over there, who does the radiation, the radiotherapist, I was just talking to him. He said, what are you into? So we said, we are into this Sanjay Sai and all that. He said, you know what? The Satya Sai Samiti is run at our house in Calcutta. So I said, even there, Swami is showing me, see, I am with you. Don't worry. At every step, and before all my chemos, before all my radiations, I used to get a news from Nepal that Swami has sent his Ashirvadam. So for everything, at every step, Swami has told me that I am always with you. Don't worry. That's Sairam.
Sundaresan, would you like to share a few of your experiences now that we have time?
Shama, you can tell about the Kolhapur trip.
In 2000, I think October, yeah, in 17 October, Swami had planned a Kolhapur trip and we all went to Kolhapur, Saptashringi, Ahmedabad. So that was a road trip from Bombay. So when we started from Bombay and we were going towards Kolhapur, and in the night, it was night travel. Full night we were traveling. On the way, suddenly nearing in the dawn, we can't say it was morning. It was not night also, it was not morning also, maybe around 4:35 or something like that. Our bus suddenly banged something and it stops. And we were the glasses of the bus all shattered, everything happened, but not even the driver, none of us, even though all were sleeping, nobody even banged on the seat, nothing, nobody was hurt. And when we got down, we came to know a car behind us had also come and banged onto our bus, in which there was a child, a pregnant lady and a man. And none of them were injured. Now, nobody was injured. And Swami was so cool. He's sitting in the bus. I and Dr. Raji were sitting and talking to Swami. So we saw the whole thing happening, what was happening, how the bus went and just banged and stood. And Swami was so cool. We all of us got down of the bus. We just saw a tea shop nearby where nothing was available. Swami said, all of you can go to the washroom and all. And we came up and we served tea. And other vehicles were arranged from Kolhapur. Slowly, about 3-4 in a car, we were all taken to Kolhapur. And when we were sitting in the hotel at Nasik, me, Sundaresan and Chitrama was sitting on the table opposite to us. And we were talking this in the room. We were discussing something, just talking. So suddenly, and we had ordered for milk because it was late night we had reached. So suddenly a knock comes on the door. And then as usual, we just say, okay, come in, whatever it is. It was a ward boy. So when knock was, so when we knock was there, we asked who is it? So he said, what boy? Not what boy, I'm sorry, this boy who is bringing what is a waiter, like whoever is there in this to bring the milk. So what happened is we said, okay, come in. And then suddenly Swami opens the room and he walks into the room. We were so taken, and Chitrama is just saying, Swami, like we are not sitting the door. We were facing opposite. Only Chitrama was facing the door and sitting. And Swami says, what you want? You want milk? Like, you're all laughing. Like it was, such moments are something which you can never forget in your life.
I will share an experience. At Kathmandu, everybody is doing Arati. So for Swami. I thought I should get a chance. On that day, we had a trust meeting. After that trust meeting, Amir Bhai comes and tells, today you are doing Arati. In the morning, I was thinking, and the same day, Swami gave me the chance for the Arati. That was, so Swami knows what we want and everything. That is the thing. Sairam.
Thank you, Swami, for giving me a chance to speak and giving me an opportunity. And thank you, Vijima, and thank you, Chennai chapter, very much. Full of gratitude to all of you all. Thank you.
Anna?
Sairam, Sister Shamala, and Brother Sundaresan ji. Nijama, அவளுக்கு முதல்ல கிடைச்சது அந்த எவ்ரிபடி நோஸ் தமிழ், என்னால் நான் தமிழ்லேயே பேசுறேன். அந்த பேர்ல் அப்படி நெக்லஸ் அப்படின்னு சொன்னீங்களே, அது மாதிரி நீங்க சொன்ன ஒவ்வொரு எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸும் we are able to relate to some extent ஒவ்வொருத்தருக்கு நடந்தது. அதே மாதிரி ஒரு செயின் ஆஃப் இவெண்ட்ஸ் கண்டினியூஸா ஸ்டார்டிங் ஃப்ரம் 2000, I've noted down the time frame, 2014ல இருந்து 2022-23 வரைக்கும் நீங்க வரிசையா சொல்லி வந்தது ஒவ்வொருமே ஒரு பேர்ல் தான். That's what I feel personally myself. Amazing. ஏன்னா பர்சனலா எனக்கு நல்லா ஞாபகம் இருக்கு, அந்த சித்ரா மாதா வாசல்ல நீங்க அந்த ஸ்லோப்ல நீங்க நடந்து வந்து நான் பக்கத்துல இருந்தேன். I was right beside you. நீங்க நடந்துனே வந்து திடீர்னு லாக் ஆயிடுது அப்படின்னு. லாக் ஆயிடுச்சுன்னா என்ன எனக்கு I didn't have a clue as to what is lock of the knee. என்னாச்சுமா லாக்கு என்னாச்சு அப்படின்னு கேட்டு, லாக் ஆயிடுது எனக்கு அப்படின்னால நடக்கவே முடியல அப்படின்னு. பக்கத்துல உங்க சிஸ்டர்ஸ்ல இருந்தா அவெல்லாம் they were helping you. அதுக்கப்புறம் நடந்து நீங்க சொன்னீங்க ஏர்போர்ட், ஏன்னா அதுக்கப்புறம் நீங்க எல்லாம் ஏர்போர்ட் போயிட்டு, நாங்க அப்கோர்ஸ் we were residents of Muscat at the time. நீங்க எல்லாம் ஏர்போர்ட் போயிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் என்ன நடந்தது எனக்கு தெரியல. டெஃபினட்டா ஏதோ ஆர்த்தோபெடிக் இஷ்யூ சப்சிக்வெண்டா இருந்திருக்கும். பட் சுவாமியோட ரோல் நீ நடந்து வா அப்படின்னு உங்களை சொன்னது நிஜமா இட் இஸ் டோட்டலி அன்பிலீவபிள். சப்சிக்வெண்டா அதே மாதிரி 2022ல மஸ்கட் ட்ரிப் நீங்க வந்தப்போ அதே மாதிரி நீங்க எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் பண்ணது, அந்த டயத்துல ஒரு மெட்டீரியலைஸ் பண்ணி கொடுத்தாருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் சுவாமி விபூதி உங்க கையில. நீங்க உட்கார்ந்து கண்ணை மூடி அப்படியே இது பண்ணியிருந்தேன். அண்ட் ஒன் மோர் டைம் when we were in காட்மாண்டு, அதே மாதிரி நாங்க இங்க ஜென் சைட்ல உட்காந்துட்டு நீங்க ஆப்போசிட் சைட்ல லேடிஸ் சைட்ல உட்காந்துருக்கப்போ அதே மாதிரிதான் சுவாமி கேம் அரவுண்ட் அண்ட் தென் உங்க வந்தப்போ பக்கத்துல வந்தப்போ மெட்டீரியலைஸ் பண்ணி விபூதி கொடுத்தாரு. டைம் அண்ட் அகைன் particularly I've been noticing you have been very fortunate to have a pearl necklace of events continuous one after the other. Jai Sairam to your sister.
I just wanted to add one Shivratri, Haridas Mama and his team had come to Kathmandu. That was their first visit to Kathmandu, and Dr. Shibu was there. He is an acupuncture doctor. Anti-amputation acupuncture doctor who is with Haridas Mama. So suddenly in the night when we were sitting there, after the Shivratri, this and all, we were sitting there during the bhajan. Swami comes to the stage and he just comes walking towards me. I was so scared. Have I done something wrong? I don't know. Like Swami comes very fast. He comes to me and he materializes vibhuti and he gives in my hand and he says, go to your room immediately. You're going to fall sick. And I didn't know. I said, Swami, I'm totally all right. Nothing is wrong with me. He said, no, go immediately. And when I went to the room, I had 102 fever. And it was not coming down, and Dr. Shibu, who was with acupuncture, he brought down the fever. Again, next day morning also, Swami came to the hotel. He was there. He said, oh, how are you now? This.
So, continuous chain of events and pearl necklace over event.
Swami has been really giving me a lot of mother.
Sairam. Fantastic, Amma. Fantastic. We all went through all the things. I am sure 100% all the members present here, they would have related the whole incidents, whatever they've been happening in. Of course, you are fortunate to have so many incidents, others may not have had. But the moments they were able to realize, I am 100% sure. Jai Sairam to you and brother, sir. Namaste, namaskaram, Sairam, Sairam, Sairam.